So today I finally posted the letter from the City of London Police outlining me being fined and banned for quote unquote campaigning to be mayor of London. And you can see it's kind of right down there in black and white. There it is, campaigning for mayor of London. That's what I was fined and banned for. Now at the time, the Cabinet Office had prohibited two things. First was volunteer leafleting, which means my volunteers putting through pieces of paper through a door slot. And they had also prohibited doorstep campaigning. Now, I was involved in neither one when I was walking down a street at London Bridge Station on a snowy afternoon about 4 weeks ago when I was surrounded by 10 City of London police officers in 5 vans. They had been watching me for 48 hours on my website, on my social media accounts, and they stopped me and tried to get me to not exercise my democratic right and your democratic right to choose your candidate. We found this was fundamentally wrong, so I drafted a 5-page letter with my legal team. We got back out on the road with our battle bus, and we have been out there risking potential arrest for the past 30 days. We put on 2,500 miles on our bus, visited every single one of the 32 boroughs in London twice, have live streamed from the back of that bus and taken your questions. This is a new transparent way of considering leadership. And here they are trying to get me to stop. We think this is ridiculous. We do not submit to this. We do not agree with this, and we are fighting this in court, and we will be fighting this with our actions, and you will be watching those unfold over the next few days, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, because I believe that free and fair elections must take place on May 6th. I believe this was politically motivated, and I told this to the City of London police officer on the video that went viral. It's been watched over 1 million times, and I said, this feels very political. You got the mayor out there campaigning, forcing police officers into photo ops and forcing nurses into photo ops for political reasons. You got the Lib Dems out there, and yet you're following me and trying to stop me. And the officer said, look, this is not political. This is not political. And again, it's not about the police officers. They have a very difficult job to do. I support the police. But when their strings are being pulled by the mayor of London to stop me campaigning, that's not okay. And we are the only candidate that they have come to attack in this manner, and that's because our ideas are dangerous, and we are the only person right now that can beat Sadiq Khan. He knows it, I know it, and you know it. And that is why they're going out of their way to stop us getting our ideas in front of you, because our ideas are much better than his. Our potential for the future is much better than his. Look at his record on crime, on housing, on transport. It's shocking is what it is. It's borderline criminal. And yet he's now trying to sell you on 3 more years of his leadership. It's crazy. And the funny part is he says this is a 2-horse race between him and the conservative candidate who is behind us in every single odds maker in the world. Again, more lies, more duplicity from the man that you're going to call mayor unless you choose differently. And let's be honest, on May 6th, you can fire Sadiq Khan. That is your choice. All you have to do is vote for a candidate with new ideas, with independent thinking, for a plan to rebuild London. And let's be honest, that's what we have to do here now. Opening up London is great, but this needs to be rebuilt from the ground out with someone with 30 years of experience in the business world. I've worked in automotive, I've worked in aerospace, I've worked on Wall Street, I've worked in the City of London, I've worked in new media, I've worked in digital education. I know how to rebuild this economy. And let's be honest with ourselves. This is the worst devastation that we've seen since the Second World War. It's going to take a Herculean effort of new ideas that come from an entrepreneur to get London back on track. I have those ideas. Those are outlined in my policies, and they are scared of these ideas. You can fire Sadiq Khan on May 6th. All you have to do is exercise your right to vote. So it's your choice. Please let me know what you think below. Leave me your comments. Do you think this letter is fair? Do you think it's fair for them to try to ban me from campaigning? Or do you think we should fight back? And that's what we plan on doing, because we believe in democracy. We believe in free and fair elections, and we don't quit. I also believe in solutions, and I believe in getting the job done no matter what it takes, no matter what it takes. And that can mean giving you the right to choose, or putting London back on top. I think we could be one of the world's leading cities in the next 6 months if we do the right things, or you can get 3 more years of this nonsense. It's your choice. May 6th, make it happen.